Hey guys, Mark here. Man, I let me first apologize for not having any updates, man. Just been going crazy and just totally slips my mind. So someone had sent a comment in tonight, gave me that little nudge I needed to get up here and post an update. So whoever that was, man, I appreciate it, and everybody else will appreciate it as well. I'm gonna go off of this, just winging it, no notes or anything. It's been probably 6 months since my last update, and I think I'm about a year and a half post-op now. And to be honest with you, the first thing that comes to my mind is it's been an incredibly frustrating process, and I wish I knew of an easy fix, but I keep on doing research and trying to figure out medications. I'm looking all into more all natural stuff now because I'm so tired of pain meds. For any of you that have watched the videos, let's see, around the well, it was last March actually. I decided to come off all pain meds and all the oxy and Percocet and everything that they had me on, and that was really tough to do. That was probably the worst 3 weeks of my life trying to come off of that. I ended up in a pain management clinic to help me come off of all the oxy, and they actually put me on a drug called Suboxone to kind of help with it, which, and even coming off that was a complete nightmare. It was, like I said, the worst 3 weeks of my life. So, but anyways, I went through it, and I went probably through probably close to 6 months completely med free, which was a great feeling to come out of that. I never thought I'd be able to, but my mind was so much clearer, and it was great to be off everything. And I laid low, didn't do any crazy workouts or anything. And then the problem was that I started feeling a little bit too good, so I started doing more rigorous exercises and stuff, and ended up hurting myself again. So needless to say, about the end of last year, around December, actually around October last year, I started thinking I needed another round of injections. So I was in a lot of pain again. I was trying to do everything possible to stay off the medication. So I did another round of injections with no luck. And then I ended up doing a second round of injections in November. Again, no luck. And then a third round, or I didn't do the third round. I went back and decided to get back on medication back in December, this past December. And my doctor here now in Las Vegas, I ended up at a pain management clinic, and a guy that I really like, been around for a while, and it just he pretty much just told me, you got a messed up back, and you're probably always going to have or want to take something to ease the pain, and it's just the luck of the draw, I guess, if you will. But so I was kind of living with that, and he prescribed me Vicodin again. So I thought to myself, I guess, okay, I'll cut them in half, and and I would take. I first started out taking just one a day, or sometimes I'd cut the half in half and do one in the morning, one in the evening, and then, just like any other painkiller, your body gets used to it and needs more to feel the same. So, I got to the point where I was taking a half in the morning and a half at night, and these were the 10 milligrams, so half and half. And I just had this mental block about taking any more than that, no matter what. But just because I've been through the whole withdrawal off of Oxy and Percocet before, and I didn't want to experience it again. But needless to say, that started last December, and here we are in April, and on the 1st of April, I decided to give it all up again, thinking that the withdrawals wouldn't be that bad. But they were severe, nothing compared to Oxy and Percocet, but coming off of Vicodin is not the easiest thing. It took about 5 or 6 days to feel completely normal, but like I said, the Oxy was about a 3-week process for me, so this was nothing compared to that. I'm currently not on any pain meds, but I told my wife yesterday that I need to go back to the pain doc. I just I tell a huge difference being on it versus not. And I don't know if I just need to come to my senses and realize that I might be on some sort of medication for the rest of my life, or I've started looking into other natural medications. I've been taking stuff called SAM-E, which I don't know if any of you are familiar, but you can research that. It's just a natural pain medication. I think that for the osteoarthritis, which is very similar. So I've been taking that. It seems to help a little bit, but my pain currently right now is, walking up the stairs here, my pain's all down the left side, and then 30 minutes from now, it'll all be down the right side. It just seems like the nerves are just going crazy, and even I can feel the pain will actually shoot into around my hips, one side at a time for some reason, and then actually into my front parts, which is very disturbing. And I remember back when back early in December that had started happening again, and that's why I started really back on the Vicodin again, and it seems to really block the nerve pain, so that's why I did it. I'm having a tough time figuring out if I want to decide to live my life back on pain pills or not. So like I said, I'm currently about 2 or 3 weeks completely med free, and I tell a huge difference. And I'm trying to exercise and do things that stretch the back muscles and just try to strengthen those muscles. I got several friends of mine that are big into this whole CrossFit scene, and which, if any of you guys know what that is, it's just a type of workout. A lot of back, a lot of body strength stuff, and I'm not doing anything crazy. I know some of those guys get real crazy, but just trying to do some exercises to strengthen my back and just see if I can build up and just somehow live without the meds. So anyways, that's my current status. I wish I had better news for everyone. It's been a complete struggle, and I keep on reiterating people that ask me about it. I would just advise anyone to go through every possible option other than surgery before you decide to go under, because I don't regret what I've done, but I really wish I would have given physical therapy and really focusing on core and strengthening those muscles before I really gave up and said this is what I need. I'm not 100% convinced that I absolutely needed the surgery at the point I did. It's so hard to tell, and hindsight's always 2020. But looking back, that's one of the biggest things that I really wish I would have focused on the therapy side of it before. But again, I didn't know that I would be in this much pain. I mean, when it really does flare up, I can honestly say that I'm in more pain at that point than I ever was before. It is a totally different pain. I never experienced the pain coming through to my front side necessarily, and so anyways, with that going on, it really makes me think that there is something with the nerves. I don't know if that was something that I damaged before or something during surgery. I have no way of telling that, but and like I said, I hope that doesn't have me relying on medications for the rest of my life. It's just one of those things that I keep battling. It's do I stay in pain and be healthy for longer, or do I choose quality and shorter? It's one of those things. It's when you got kids, you start thinking about that type stuff, and I don't want to be laid up and locked up and not be able to run around with my kids and chase them around. So it's definitely been a battle, but and I wish I had some more info. I'll be glad to answer any other questions. I appreciate you guys asking about me and asking for updates. That means a lot, and I'm sorry it took so long, and I'll keep trying and keep posting as much as I can. So anyways, if I missed something, or if you guys have any particular questions, please send me your questions. I'll be happy to answer anything that I know, or anything that I've experienced. So anyways, thanks again.